Only on 7, we are first to have our hands on a major state study, and there is only one way to read it. Kids in Michigan schools are getting shortchanged.
7 Action News reporter Kim Russell with the report and what it means when it comes to our children's success.
The state called for this report, and now it's done, and it's on the way to lawmakers and schools. When they get it, everyone's going to be talking. It says the state is underfunding education by more than $1,000 per kid. This is the Michigan Education Finance Study. It's nonpartisan, paid for by the state. Lawmakers called for it so they would know what to do for the sake of kids. The study says there is inequity in school districts across the state. It also found the average kid in Michigan would cost the state about $8,667 to educate. However, the state spent about $1,000 less per kid this school year.
I think they're probably pretty accurate. We know we're struggling here, and we're doing the best we can with our limited resources.
The superintendent of Wayne Westland Schools says schools know they aren't getting enough to do what the state wants. This chart shows how funding at her district changed over the years. She says this study could be a game changer because now lawmakers have the facts.
Michigan can become the top. It can, but we have to invest.
If you look at K-12, we're up $1.4 billion more than when I took office. So that's a significant investment.
Governor Rick Snyder just signed a budget yesterday that increases spending on education to just over $8,100 per kid, still less than the study called for after looking at older budgets. At the same time, school leaders say costs are increasing. The solution is not here just yet. But the bottom line, this study could lead to it. It doesn't just lay out dollar amounts. It shows how kids could improve if certain programs, such as counseling and social services in schools, grew.
Well, one of the things I think the study also talks about, at the same time they say it could use more resources, it actually says there's an issue about the correlation between just spending and outcomes.
We are committed to covering stories that impact your kids' education. If there's something I should be covering, email me, fixmyschool@WXYZ.com. Kim Russell, 7 Action News.
Revealing numbers there. It's pretty disturbing.
Yeah. Well,